I've told this before, but if you want to be in good standing with God, just figure out what He hates and don't do that. Amen? John chapter 4:15. The woman said to him, "Sir, give me this water that I may not thirst nor come here to draw." If you remember the woman at the well. So Jesus comes to a well, and there's a woman there who's drawing water, and He talks to her and says, "Hey, would you give me a drink? Give me some water." And Jesus says to her, "If you knew who asked you for this, you would ask, and I would give you living water that you wouldn't have to drink of anymore." So this woman replies, and she says, "Sir, give me this water that I may not thirst nor come here to draw." And He replies, says, "Go, call your husband and come here." The woman answered and said, "I," what? "Have no husband." And Jesus said to her, "You have well said, 'I have no husband,' for you have had 5 husbands, and the one whom you have now is" what? "Not your husband. In that you" what? "Spoke truly." In this conversation, if you stop and think about it, Jesus is paying attention to the words coming out of your mouth. He's asking us questions, and He wants to hear our reply. She could have said what normal people say. She could have lied to Him. Right? But she didn't. And Jesus is listening to what she is saying, and she says, "You spoke" what? "Truly." You spoke truly. Are we speaking truly? Because Jesus Christ is listening to what is coming out of our mouths. If you have a habit of lying, if you have a habit of changing what is true, we got to stop that, especially when it comes to Christ. When He comes to us and we talk to Him and we're not honest, one of the first things is you have to confess. Amen? You have to admit. And there are a lot of folks that have a lot of trouble admitting they're wrong. Coming to Christ, admitting. It's so wonderful. I can come to God, I can tell Him everything. Right? I don't have to tell everyone else, but I can come and tell Jesus everything. And I can admit, I really like that. I don't have to go and tell everybody what I did, and I can come to God and I can admit to Him, and He can change that inner man, that person inside of me. And so the question is, are you willing to be honest with Christ? A lot of the times we are not. He is looking for what is coming out of our mouth. Is it truth or is it a lie?